It's me back with another video. Let's go. Let's hit it. Today's video is deep questions that you would ask a girl, and maybe as yourself you will ask a girl these questions to get to know them. First date, be like, oh, but they're pretty deep. If you wanna get the questions, just like what? Oh, just look down. Just comment, and I will give you a link, or I will have the link in the description down below. But here we go. Okay. First question: what makes a person truly evil? A person that is truly evil, are they born that way, or did their environment make them that way? What makes a person truly evil? I don't know. Firstly, I would say a lot of people might not believe this, but I believe solely in my horoscope and my zodiac sign, because I feel like that matches my personality and how I am right now. I'm an indecisive person. I am a Libra. I am empathetic to all people and try to understand all points of views and why a person would do this, even if it's the most disgusting thing in the world. I still would try to understand. With that, what's the question again? Oh, what makes a person truly evil? I can say that, first instinct, first thing comes to my mind, a person who doesn't feel empathy, a person that doesn't feel a sense of remorse. That's the first thing I would say. But with that being said, I would also say that doesn't make you truly an evil person. That just makes you a person that can't feel. And that's like saying, oh, a person that can't feel and doesn't understand the sense of feeling sorry for what they did is evil. Well, I guess most people would say that, so I guess I'm saying that. But it's hard to explain. It's very, very much hard to explain. So, I would say, yeah, remorse, not feeling remorse. Because I think of, a person that's evil is like killing a person. That doesn't automatically make them evil. It depends on their reason. Look at me and be like, oh my god, she believes in people just like dying. But I believe if it really was something like bad that the person actually did to another person, that if that was the reason a person killed somebody with no remorse, no care for what they're doing, did it in the most harmful way, blood spattered, guts everywhere, freaking dogs eating out eyeballs, then yeah, depending on what the person did, if the person just looked at somebody and was just like, hi, walked off, and you have this sense to kill them or just like strangle them or do something, and yeah, that's an evil person. Do I think a person can be born evil? I do think people are born evil, because in the way I believe that there is evil, and the way they say, oh, there's a God and there's a devil, I truly believe there is a devil, because there is evil, real, true, demonic evil out here in the world. So I do believe people can be born evil. I also think people can be turned evil by the environment around them, due to the fact of how life is, how life was, just like everything that goes on, everything people don't know, and everything people do know about that certain person and their living style and how they are. Environment around you can really impact how you think and determine who you are as a person. as much as people can say, oh, you can change that, you can in fact change that, but in a way it still impacts you, even if it's in a negative or positive way. If you take the negative, make it a positive, you still are going to be impacted by what was done in your environment, in your life. So yes, environment can make you an evil person to your environment, and you can be born that way, and evil is truly no remorse for a person or the actions that lead to like deadly things. If science makes it possible to predict which people will be more likely to commit crime, should the highest risk individuals be jailed or killed before they can commit the crimes? No, they should not, because people can change. Science cannot predict everything. Like, that's just like saying, oh, just because this baby is going to be born this certain way, you should kill it, even though the mother will have no chance in life of actually knowing if in fact the baby is going to turn out this way. You're just saying this based on how the mother is reacting to the birth. Now that might not be a good analogy for this question, but my true answer to that is no. You cannot truly predict how a person would turn out, nor can you truly predict what type of person would commit what type of crimes. The most clean-collared people commit the most gruesome crimes if you look up statistics. And yeah, but that's stuff that has already happened. So you cannot know until there's a trend. And like science, I'm not saying wait until they actually kill somebody, but you don't actually just kill a person because you say, oh, these people follow that trend, when there is no real proof besides this scientific guess. So yeah, if it really was the case and they really could do that, don't kill them, don't jail them, just watch them. Why are there so many people who are lonely? Why is it so hard for people to make real connections when almost everyone wants to make real connections? Why are so many people lonely? Let's break this up. People are lonely because of a multitude of reasons. One being that it's hard to talk to people, and it is hard to express oneself in the way that most of society expects you to do so. Everybody isn't good with words. Everybody isn't good with how to say those words, how to explain them, how to put them in a way that doesn't sound like sadistic, or in a way that doesn't sound like the person has no real mind, normal mind. So that's why people can be lonely. Also, there can be shyness involved, which what I just said earlier can we just like relate. Shyness, anxiety, just like loneliness, the fear of not being accepted, and already having this experience and being rejected, that can be a reason for loneliness too. The other one is, why is it so hard for people to make real connections when almost everyone wants to make a real connection? That also follows what I just said, to when you're lonely, and because of these reasons where you don't know how to talk in a certain way that people around you talk, and you don't know how to explain yourself in a more intelligent way, or people don't understand exactly what you're saying, and you don't have this like personality that most people around the world and society will think you're supposed to have. It's quite hard to make a real connection because a lot of people just look at your exterior to like just physical appearance and say, oh, well, I don't want this person as a friend, without actually knowing who that person is as an individual. I think that's a reason for not having a connection, because people do want a connection, but most are so in vain and want this certain like aspect or like group of people to look a certain way that they won't go outside of their group to find people who are actually really are would be a great connection. I feel like I'm being all intelligent with these questions. Yeah. What are the most common roadblocks that stop people from achieving their dreams? Children, life, parents, just life in general. All the thing. What are the most common Yeah, those are the most common roadblocks. You got your life together. You're a quiet girl. Then one day your friends take you out, and oh, you meet this one dude and he's perfect, and you think he's perfect. He gets the nookie and he leaves, and you're with a baby. Now you gotta drop out of college. Your life is over. If you were in high school, you out of high school now. Parents, you can want to be a singer, actor. Oh, well, that isn't good for you. That's not right. You don't need to do this. You need to do something that is going to be more stable for you and that actually has a job and career which you can go on and become a higher person and you have a stable and solid chance at. Parents, age, if you're like 50 something and you're saying, oh, I want to be a rapper, people are going to look at you and say, well, you're too late. Your time is up. Younger people now need to have the chance that you could have had but you didn't pursue when you were. Why are people so bad at judging risk? For example, people are terrified of murderers, terrorists, and flying, but they are much more likely to die driving to the store. I kinda know it, but like it's like just barely there, like to understand it. So somebody tell me that. What keeps you up at night? Thinking of my future. That keeps me up at night. I also think of me and my age and me as a teen right now and all the things I haven't did probably would never get to do due to my age and the people that surround me and yeah, and where I am. That's what keeps me up at night. Yeah, basically just thinking about my life and yeah, this sounds like so sad, just like self-pity. Oh, my life isn't good. But it's just life. Thinking about not all just bad stuff, thinking about what I can do to make it good, how I will improve myself from what the people around me are so that I can better myself and show people that I am not only just a person who came from this circumstance, but also a person who learned and became better from it. That's what I think about at night. What are some examples of outside behavior that are symptoms of inner emotional scars? This is like philosophical and like psychology type stuff. And I want to be a psychologist, but I don't want to be a psychologist. But like emotional scarring, I think if a person just jumps at like any touch, emotional scarring, or like if a person just stirs out, because I do that a lot. I'm just like, if a person stirs out, or if they're off on their own planet for a while, or if they're off to themselves and mainly just quiet, it doesn't really speak to anybody. Because some quiet people, nobody's ever came to them, and then it's somewhere it's just like even when you come to them, they just push you out. In emotional scarring, I would think outside behavior is a person that doesn't know how to react to a close person being hurt. Like don't know what to say, doesn't know really how to show the emotion that they know they should have. Just understanding the situation and the emotion they should have, but not really having them. That is outside behavior of emotional scarring. That's what I would think it was. Why does society place such a high value on beauty when it serves no function or purpose? They do that because I don't know. I don't know. That's one I honestly don't know. Somebody tell me. Somebody tell me. Because I'm over here with these deep questions that I really don't know. All I can say is that can think about is, oh, you see a person first before you really like understand a person, because most people would say, oh, you need to meet a person, you need to talk to them first, but first impressions are based on looks and how you perceive yourself and how you dress and how you hold yourself to a standards most people would want you to hold, or most people would assume you would want to hold and need to hold. So yeah, I don't really know, but like maybe it's just like, oh, don't want ugly people to be in things, or I don't know, because besides acting, I don't see what beauty really does, or like I don't know. That's all I have right now for you. That's today's video. I am over all of this. I hope this was good. I hope you like it. I hope you give it a thumbs up. I hope you follow if you want the rest of them, because I think I only did like 3 or 4. But yeah, if you want like a whole list, because they have like a whole list of them, just like comment down and I'll give you the link. Yeah, this has been Delee saying deuces. Anyway, goodbye. Love all of y'all who came. If you have any thoughts or perspectives of any questions I asked myself and answered, please do answer them yourself. And if I get some good answers, I will read them in the next upload. So like, yeah, comment down below, like, subscribe, do that shizness. And with that, I be gone.